Today, this fresh revelation of the restoration of the mantle implies that we have to reconsider the paradigm, the nature of the church, and understand that what we call success is a fiasco in reality, and our chasing after the success is just the worldly spirit. Why does God love a broken person? Why doesn't He love a wholesome one, but He loves a broken one? Why does God love to abide, to dwell, to be in presence, and to stay with a broken person? But God chose not the wise of the world. God has chosen the foolish things of the world to put shame to the wise, to put shame to the wise, brothers and sisters, to put to shame. And we are still going that direction. And sometimes in church we've been experienced for years, and a wise man comes. We praise God, finally, the smell of revival, to have education 202, you speak English and French, wow. The Lord has come. The Lord Himself. Instead of seeing the image of God in people, we look at their fleshly regalia and put shame to the kingdom of God. The one who overcomes inherits everything. What have you overcome? Your diseases or the spirit of poverty that you have cast out? Or you've overcome some competitor, he was a bad Christian, you're now good Christians and you get more money. What do you have to overcome? Tell me, what is your victory? If I say, let's be honest before God, who is sick today? Many of you have diseases. And that's true. But you've learned to live with them, and that's a victory. Many of you have an unhappy marriage, and you know that, and that's a victory. But you're still in church, both of you. The stereotype of a successful Christian is so cheap today, so cheap. So shameful that it's even shameful to speak about that, because this covetousness is a shameful thing. The word says about that we have sermons about covetousness. And I have these 3 names written before me, I can give more, that these people are living after a divorce, and they are in our church, and they are restored. And that's powerful. That's what I call prosperity. That's what I call success. When after a huge and heavy trauma, you keep standing and you're invincible. So let's just cut it out, playing these kindergarten games, chasing some wallets, some cars, car tuning, some new jobby, and there is this wise man and giving out jobs, handing out hands and feet. How about living without a hand? We bring you a man without a hand, give him your own hand. There is a person with a sick child, with all kind of mental disease, or DNA disease, genes disease. We have a sister, and I just hope that we stay in love. How old was her son? 40 years. And he was bound to bed. She had to stay with him all the time with all those screams. And I would make a monument for such a person. This is not weak to stay with such a child. Is a man, 40 years old, and the mother goes to church everywhere, goes to prayer meetings. That's power. You just fall at her feet and wash her feet with your tears. How about that kind of Jesus? Isn't this a prosperous soul? Oh, let's make her secondary. What success are you talking about? What have become with our heads? What happened to our chicken heart? Where have we gotten into? Therefore, we have to learn not to rush around with your head of the top. Who else is needed to kiss it? I believe in healing, but to learn to live with it, overcome with it, is much more powerful. And I have these faces before my eyes of my beloved brothers and sisters who keep going with incurable diseases, and they keep on and serve God. Isn't that prosperity? How about living after you fall into sin, or when you live with an unloved person? Or how about living in a lukewarm church? Or staying in an unfruitful mission field? You've been there for 3-5 years, nobody repents, nobody gets baptized, and everybody else brings reports for international conferences. How about living your old days? Or ministry with inferior people, handicapped people, or helping or sustaining a pastor who had fallen. I have a whole list of people who were pastors and they fell. That's powerful, yes, to live with your most difficult problem, whatever you have now, and overcome with it.